Skepta gets interviewed by viral Twitter host AZZ about grime, and also talks about Drake being a culture vulture.
The only thing I'm saying is grime is only alive when people like you come and drop music. But other than that, if you're not dropping music, like the new generation of grime, a lot of the new MCs, a lot of people ain't listening, they ain't checking into their music. So grime is not really alive. That's what I was saying. But when you man, or when like Bugsy Malone or Chip or whatever, when you man drop music, or when you drop tapes, or when you do shows, just like the way you had, like Jamie had a show last night, everyone's talking about it. When you man do something, that's when I feel as if grime is alive.
Okay. Yeah, mad. That's not fair, is it?
So what is your whole take on that then?
That's not really fair to say that only when we do something that grime is alive. That's mad.
Tell him,
That's,
Skep.
that's not really fair to say, really, because there's a lot of other men that do grime, innit? That's like, you know, if I released the tennis ball tomorrow, that'd be kind of big as well. You'd hear about that as well. Just because we do something, it's gonna get notoriety in it. But really, everyone can still do grime. Like I ain't taking it nowhere and said no one else can do it. Like everyone could still do it. Like, you know what I mean? I just think it's like a bit of like a mad thing to put that like on man. Personally.
Oh, okay, so Skepta, then what do you think is the main issue, yeah, with the grime scene at the moment then? And your honest opinion as well.
I don't think there's no issue. There was just a rave yesterday, bro. There's no issue. There's people that complain about it like a lot, and that's like with any purist genre, that's gonna happen in it. But one, to put that all on man, that's like saying, see, now you're gonna start preying man. If you put man in that position in your mind, now you're gonna start preying man like, raw, like, Skep, why don't you put more like youngers on your album or JME, or why aren't you fucking putting like Rare at Grime MCFM or Frisco, like why aren't you, like, that's mad, cause we're just doing our thing. We just did a rave yesterday, you know what I mean? Like every album that I do, like there's some griminess on it, you know what I mean? So man can only do man's bit, but I think a lot of the people that say like grime is dead and all that stuff, most of them people, they're not helping towards grime at all, blood. Anyway, like you could pick,
But
people could
don't you
pick
feel as
themselves up
if
and people could pick themselves up and do it. It's easy to do a rave, you know. You just do the rave. Just pick yourself up, do the rave, get the young MCs that you all are saying that no one's listening, like get them, put them all on. You know what I mean? SB, rest in peace. SB did that. Like first time I met SB bucked me with one of those microphones, but he had like the flag, he had a mic flag on. And I'd never seen, like the only time I see people with mic flags on their mic is when they're at like, when I'm on a red carpet at an award show, or like when a man's talking to me from the news or like it's all nuts. But like a man's had the mic flag on it, had SBT. So I was like, raw. I just freestyled for the shoot. Like you can't just approach me and ask me to freestyle. But because of how it was coming, you know what I mean? Man freestyled and done a lot of stuff with SB, rest in peace. But I just think like more people need to get, if you like a genre or you're a purist of a genre, I think like people can get up instead of being just a raver. Like, people should get up and help towards the genre, bro, because
Facts.
we're not getting no help towards this, bro. Man's really JME's really getting up, leaving his daughter at home and coming to spit in a club, bro. He's 30 years old, 30 something years old. Like all these youngers that you're talking about, it'd be nice for them to help out too. You know what I mean? Because if there's any grime originals or any kind of them kind of dances or a grime, like we pull up, no matter what man's doing, no matter what
word.
kids that we're looking after, no matter what like responsibilities man's got. Man's 40 years old this year, bro. But if a grime rave is on, like, man will get a childminder, bro. Man will pull up and come and spray for nothing, for no. Man's losing money to come and spray, bro. So I think that
But
more
do you
people need to
feel
do something towards it.
mm,
Help. Like lip
yeah.
service ain't helping. Man just sitting online just saying, oh, why you to put more grime? You're shit, you're rubbish, you've left the scene, do help grime. Like, that's not helping grime. That doesn't help grime. That just makes it a bitter scene that nobody... But no, imagine people are talking to you like that at your yard. You're not going to want to go home, are you?
No, you're not.
You don't want to go home, bro. But man will still come home. I still come home.
Yeah.
But really, like, all the people that talk rubbish instead of helping, doing something, yeah, like, you just make it a bitter scene that essentially nobody, even like, no girls don't want to be around man arguing about who owns a scene, bro. Have you ever been in a room and that's happened, blood?
Nah,
Like,
never.
that's not enjoyable, blood. Man don't want to be a part of a scene where all they do is argue about things. Man want to be part of a scene where things are flourishing. Man are happy to be around each other. Grime MCFM, I'm pulling up. I'm happy to see, man, bro. Back in the day, man wasn't really happy to see niggas, blood. So man's happy to see, man. Now that's a good space, and then we need to make the genre that. That's all it is. Make the genre that. And any grime MC or grime person who uses their initiative and puts a plan together, something beautiful is gonna come from that, because you know what I mean. No one does it. So there's a lot of money. There's a lot of opportunities left for people who want to work for grime. I just come around people and sign them. I just come around, man, and I say 1, 2 things. Show them my laptop and my rucksack on my back and see how I move, and then see if they want to do the same thing. You know what I mean? Along the way, I've met loads. They've gone on to do great things. I've met some that I've told everything, and they ain't shit. They ain't doing They ain't doing anything. You know what I mean? So I can't bust no one. I can't bust nobody. It's up to you. Like, you'll butt me. I'm the kind of man, Skepta. I'm the kind of man. You butt me once. You pre me, like, of all the things you've heard in your life about me, like, rah, dum, like, you're pre me, but then when I leave you, all you're gonna remember, blood, that's just a normal brother, you know?
Yeah.
That's just a normal brother, blood. That guy there's just a normal guy, but my man's pulling up like that, moving like that, doing like, moving like that. So if you want to be inspired, that's up to you. If you don't, I'm some of my closest friends, bro, in the hood can't leave because they don't want to. But I've met some guys once. Lance, Stormzy, novelist once. I just have to buck you once. Like, and you're like, raw, fuck, shit. Oh, nah, these niggas got me fucked up and it's gone. And from there, they're gone. Like, I don't even have to chat to novelist more time, but every time we speak on the phone for 5 hours at a time, everything we're saying to each other is just like, we already knew what we're both saying, innit? Because I don't need to always talk to you. I just know from the first time I met you that you're going to do something with yourself. So I just think, Twitter, really, this is like a good, I just see this in the BBK group, so I jumped on. I didn't even know this is on Twitter. I thought that's that thing what Whack 100 does, but you know what I mean? Like, Twitter as a place, talking, typing, that's the, like, that bit there, that's the worst. Like, that app is the devil, bro. Really, because grime come out exactly the time of Twitter, that's what, like, it's like a talk too much, not do enough genre, too much talking. You know what I mean? Like, when, like, think about it now, like, drill come out Instagram time, so think of what kind of a genre it is. It's like everything is for the gram, you know what I mean? So it's like I have to mash man up, bore man up for the gram. For the gram, because that's gonna get me my hits on my video, you know what I mean? So we're just moving with app times. Man's from the MySpace times, you know.
Yeah.
You know, man's a MySpace artist, blood. You know what I mean? So, like, that's where I come to. Man wasn't talking shit, but that was a real place. You come to my page for music. You don't come here to talk shit. You want to look at my standalone player and see, like, what I'm working with. You know what I mean? Who's in my top friends? Who's fucking with me? Like, that's a musical app. But Twitter, like, I don't know, man. That feel to me like Twitter's like that's where grime died.
What? So you're saying because of Twitter?
Too much pages with no fucking like, too much burner accounts here talking about shit, even from grime forums as well. That's what killed it. Like, it's not honest conversation, blood. You know what I mean? Like, this on the phone now.
Skepta, can't you see that? Because one thing I will say is, people can talk shit on burners and all of that, but can't you see that as, like, at least some sort of constructive criticism? because a lot of the things that some of these trolls will say, not everything is just to come and try get at you. Some of it is actually, you could look at it and see it as some sort of constructive criticism.
So then why did I have to say it from a burner account then?
I don't know, maybe because they're scared.
Why is Twitter like such a on Twitter, bro? Like that place there, it's like it's got it doesn't do anything for nothing, bro. Like man, the thing about constructive criticism is that it's like it's funny because man do that anyway. Before man's dropped something, if you ever see something of mine or from one of the man, then we've already gone through it like with a fine comb like 20 times. We've already constructively criticized ourselves, bro. You know what I mean? So if you want to tell me something, you can tell me like this. I like this. I can see who I'm talking to, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can see who I'm talking to. You're talking with your voice. I can even hear you. You know what I mean? So if you ain't got your picture, at least one of your people them can recognize your voice and know that it was you. Like, you know what I mean? You don't feel as obliged to talk shit when it's your actual fucking voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to speak with your chest now. So like it just doesn't do anything for anyone on there, bro. To me personally, and I think that was a big part of the reason why grime is become. It's never gonna die, but the scene has become something that is like it's not a nice place. You know what I mean?
So you're basically saying platforms like Twitter and forums where people talk about grime, that's the downfall of grime.
The downfall of no. I said that's like that embodies like what grime is. A metaphorically, like Twitter is like grime. You know what I mean? It's like people who talk too much instead of helping. Instead of criticizing all these things that you got to say about the genre, why don't you try and do something for it? Like, you know what I mean? Because we're trying, and even when man try, man still say man's not doing enough. Blood, you see grime, yeah. If I'm at a grime rave, I'm on the stage, blood. I don't want to be in I don't want to I don't have no interest in. Do you know what I mean? Like the space of grime, of grime. I'm not gonna get dressed and come out my yard, drive in my car, put petrol and everything, go into a grime rave, bro. For what? For what, bro? It's nothing progressive, blood. It's like we got to make the scene a nice place to come to, blood. I remember Sidewinder days, blood. Even garage days, blood. Are you dumb? Yeah, man's dressing up to go them fucking raves, blood. Man's going fucking all. Man's wearing designers. Man's getting dressed. Man's actually spending big money on clothes to go to these raves, bro. Like now we've just like X'd it out. We don't want it to become some like fucking hippie genre, bro.
Okay, cool. Then Skepta. You know what? Because there's nearly 2,500 people in it. Alright, cool. So let's try and uplift the scene then. So in terms of the new type of MCs, which type of MCs are you feeling that people should go and listen to then?
I like Infamous Isaac.
Okay.
I won't even say he's particularly like a grime MC, but like he spits grime flows. I like Infamous Isaac. I like PK.
PK, yeah. I've said him bears.
I like PK. My man's good as well. World Peace Oscar from fucking. That's with Rags and Benji Flow. He's hard as well. But then I won't particularly say that he's grime either. You know what I mean? See, I like. Do you know what I like? I like people who are from the school of grime, yeah, but their music, like I can hear it in their music, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not in a rave all the time, spitting to 100 guys. Sometimes we do have to go to a show where people have dressed up to come out. Remember, man, travel the world and do shows, so they're not all like grime raves. So if you can if you come from the school of grime, now you can make tunes, world songs, and I can still kind of hear that you want to reload. Like somehow this music that you're making, it still sounds like it has the essence of a Jackham in it.
Mm.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a grime song. It just sounds like blood. After the first 4 bars, like we have to wheel this and start this again, and that's what the essence of what we're trying to do. Like that's what grime is. Like it doesn't matter if it's a song with just hi-hats and snares, it's trying to get the reload. A song with had no drums in it, it's still trying to get the reload. Like, you know what I mean? Even when an MC's spitting, how you structure your lyrics, when it goes to the end of that lyric and then the next 8 bars starting, it's all structured for the reload, blood. You know what I mean? And I'm speaking from experience. Man, go to a dance and you spit the bar that you wrote for the reload and you don't get the reload, something's up. Like that night, you're not really feeling too right. Like you got to go home and figure out, maybe I'm not jumping on that fucking tune again. That rhythm's dead. You know what I mean? Like you got to start thinking about like, because the reload is it. It's like it's like playing at Arsenal, like, and you're waiting to get scouted, man. You got to play good every time. You got to be on form every time. You know what I mean? So, that's why probably, because to know, like, I'd have to listen to like sets all the time, like just listen to bare sets of man screaming on the mic. I don't think I'm in the era of time right now in my head. I just listen to different artists, which is what I think we need, bro. Right now, like.
What? So
There
you're
will be
saying
a
that we're
pure. I don't
lacking
know if
that?
there'll
You're
be a
saying we're
purist.
lacking
Will there
that
be a
right now?
purist genre again? Will there be a purist genre again in London with no club? We don't even have a club. Where was the drill scene? What club was UK drill in?
None.
Every movie in the world, Paid in Full, Belly, fucking, even like English gangster movie. There's always a club. There's always a club that the people go to, girls go to it, man them go to it, cars pull up outside. We like to rave there. Like, where is the club of the UK since Visions? Yeah, where's our club? Where's our club that, like, if there was a grime movie, they have to put that club in it?
Man,
Earth's
that
got a
club's
good
hard.
vibe still. I can't lie. Earth feels like when we used to go cargo. I feel like grime is just like them East London kind of like Dalston Club. That's where grime is, bro. You know what I mean? It can't really got like all the top, like the best raves I went to back in the day was just like East. You know what I mean? Like really like East London, like clubs and that.
Okay.
But yeah, bro. We just gotta do more, blood. We gotta do more.
Okay. And then cool. I've got one more question, innit? This is my
Mad.
last question. One more. I've got one more. No, because Skepta, bro. Listen, you see, after this, everyone's gonna know about this. These man know how I blow a man's trumpet, innit? But all I'm asking is, you see,
Why for that?
huh?
Why for that?
But Skepta, you know when I think what was it 2015 or 2014, 2016 times when what you was linking up with Drake in that. Like what was your like what's your views on Drake? I know because you're cool with it and that, but you know obviously a lot of people say like he's a culture vulture and all of that. So like what do you have to say about that?
Well, that is a culture vulture, blood. This is we see that conversations that I don't even get in all of that, man. That's for the black. That's like that's
Because
mad.
obviously he goes into
That's
a
for the
lot of
public.
different
That's for the public,
cultures.
man. That's for the public,
Yeah.
bro. That's for the public to discuss, like, you know what I mean, like all that kind of stuff. That's what makes me and makes the public, like. See, like this like private world that everyone thinks you go into when you're famous or you're rich or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
This little private place. The only difference between the two places is that we just don't talk about shit, blood. You know what I mean? Like something might happen now on the thing, but I ain't calling up like Drake and saying, "Oh, but what are we gonna do about these guys saying that you're a coach?" Like with like blood, we like.
No, obviously you're not going to be thinking about what they say.
No, but I'm saying my point being, yeah, bro, we don't do that, bro. We don't like we ain't got time for the bullshit. We know To be somebody in the public eye, you have to understand. You know what people are saying. Ha ha ha. Because if I wasn't me, I'd probably be saying it too with my friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, man, like I consciously never allow myself to get onto that side of the conversation, because then that makes me like, I don't know, bro. That makes me not like my skin's too thick. Some people say he's a culture vulture. Some people say that he helped the genre. So it's all opinions, isn't it?
But
All I know, all I know is that no one can't take credit for like me. You know what I mean?
Oh
No,
yeah,
like
of
whoever's a
course.
culture vulture or trying to vulture the like bite off. No one's gonna be able to take credit for. No one's gonna be able to rewrite history. You know what I mean? You can't rewrite
Yeah.
what's happened. So there's no need for me to worry about who's vulturing and all of that. Because I'm cemented in the thing, like, you know what I mean. I'm a bit too cemented to care about culture vulturing and stuff, man. I just want to keep like meeting different artists, and essentially you kind of like share supporters in it, to who some people of his will find out about you, some people of yours will find out about him, and like one song or whatever. So we just got to keep like collaborating with people who you think like are like-minded at the time. Yeah, but don't worry about all of that, man. Them days are over.
Yeah, man.
Why do
Good
people in
times.
grime
They
like
were good
looking back?
times,
Why
though.
do man like
They're good
looking
times, though,
backwards?
bro.
Why
They
do
was
man like
good
looking
times.
backwards?
No. You know what? Do you know one of the reasons
People
why
in
a lot of
grime love to
people?
look
Yeah.
back. Like, bro, let's
They were good
go.
times, though.
Yeah, bro, let's go.
Then you know what? Why don't we recreate these moments again? Then that's what we're
Let's
saying.
go.
But a
Listen,
lot of these MCs that we're
Grime
talking
and
to,
CFM exists now,
yeah.
yeah. Jamie does it on the road sometimes. Anybody who wants to spit, pull up and spit. You can be spitting next to the most famous MC you can imagine 1 week, bro. Just pull up on Jamie and spit. If Jamie thinks you got a sick read or the what, you be booked. You'll get to the next show. Just try and work your way. Try and fucking work, blood. Man
And
used
this
to
is
walk.
what I'm saying.
Man
Yeah.
used to fucking walk to station to radio for an hour, blood, and pay subs when we got there to think. Like, man, put in some work, innit? Get off Twitter, delete, come off there, bro. Do some work. Do some work. Do some work. Like, do some
Okay,
work.
so cool.
Fair enough.
Skepta, how can these lot? Yeah, go on.
And granted, yeah, I feel like sometimes I do feel away, because it's like there isn't a studio, yeah, like that will be left. That's man's. You know what I mean? But we still got time. But I feel like, just as I said, like the clubs are important, I feel like studios are important as well for genres. You know what I mean? If you go to Atlanta and you want to make a certain type of music, everyone will go. There's a studio where you're gonna be in there. You're gonna see Future. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're gonna see Young
Yeah,
Thug. Like, it's just like
yeah.
we don't have that. There's a lot of there's a lot of little pieces of the infrastructure that we need.
But
That
people
a
are
lot.
gonna look at people like you to build that, though, aren't they?
Yeah, but why are they looking at me?
No, but they're going to, bro. Like, they're gonna look at people like you. You know what I mean? Because they're not gonna do it themselves. They got their own things to worry about. No. But I'm not saying one individual person. I'm saying people in Skepta's position. They're gonna look at people in Skepta's position to make things like that happen. That's what I'm saying. Not individually.
No, let's take it there. When you say my position, what position am I in? Pause.
So let's be real. You're at that position now. You've blown. Like, you're
What?
gone.
How?
Like,
No, see, look, you can't do that, bro. You can't, blood. Listen, you can't do that, you know. You like, I'm telling you, it's not gonna get like. You can't say to somebody that they've blown. You can't say that they're in a position to help. You can't say these things, bro. Like, if a man wants to do something, then like, raw. How much grace and gratitude, like, that's amazing that you did that, Skip. But you can't say that I'm in a position to do it, blood. And I think that's like.
No, I'm not. No, Skepta, I'm not saying
That's
me personally. I'm just saying, as consumers, they're gonna look at you like you're in that position. Why don't you do it? That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying me personally. You have to do it. I'm not saying that. One thing these conversations have done is now the spotlight. Everyone's now looking and talking about grime. So it's a good time for you lot to be releasing your music. And I've been saying it.
This guy funny though, blood. This guy, hey, bro, are you trying to say that right now is a good time for grime, so we should start releasing music, bro?
It is. Everyone on Twitter is talking about, is grime dead? Is grime alive? Is grime dead? Is grime alive?
So
So I'm
that's a
telling
good
them,
so that's a good time for us to release music.
Man
a
should
lot
be
of the
released
MCs
anyway, cuz.
a lot
Man
of the
should be
MCs that are
released
trying to
anyway,
get
bro.
out there, yeah, I think it's a good. They should take advantage of all this buzz and release music right now. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but
So I'm saying you sound like you work here at an agency that is you sound like you work at an agency that's been employed here to promote grime. Like you're talking like it's traction now and we should hit hard now. It's like strike while
No,
the
but
iron's
Skepta,
hot
does it make
and
sense
all this
though?
stuff.
Does it make sense? Yes or no?
Bro, we're not doing it like that. I don't care who's talking about grime on Twitter at the moment. Says hot sauce record. Man
Mm.
make tunes. Whatever grime MC is in this thing right now, I'm telling you now, yeah. Make your rhythms with your brethrens and do your videos. Yeah. When you make the banger and it starts ringing off, yeah, you and your friends will be laughing, saying, ha 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 ha. Can't believe no one rated us before. And go about your business. And whoever you want to fuck with on the way up, do your thing. Fuck with them. Have a list. Have a hit list. Some for revenge, some from love. Like, keep going. And do your thing, bro. Like, you can't be waiting. You can't wait for nobody or wait for it to grime to be a hot topic or nothing like that, blood. Like, why? Like, what is this?
I've been trying
What's
to
the
tell them
angle that
to
you're
focus,
coming with? Like,
Like they
grime
have no
doesn't need
growth
the
though.
internet, blood. Grime doesn't need the internet. It doesn't need Twitter. Grime. The reason grime ain't dead is because if somebody today picks up a rhythm that sounds good and spits an 8 bar in it and it sounds good in London, it will get a reload. That science there hasn't died because we was just at one yesterday. You can still get a reload on a sick tune with a sick lyric, blood. So grime is not dead. It's a science. It's not a sound. It doesn't have it doesn't have to sound like this, or it doesn't have to come out here at this time when it's thing. It's just a science, a beautiful science about music, that when the music gets in a crescendo and it's too hard and it's all too much, rewind it and take it back again. Done.
All
Done.
I'm saying
Let
is,
everyone enjoy that.
you're right.
Let
No,
everybody
Skepta,
enjoy
you're
it.
right. I fully
Stop
agree
talking
with
about
you.
it. Stop talking about
No,
grime.
Skepta, I
Stop
fully
having
agree
big
with you.
forums and talking about grime. You're making grime boring and annoying and way too technical and too academic. Sound like a school. Like grime is a mad thing. Man's supposed to be locking into now and just hearing bars. There's MCs in there now. Where there's MCs in there now, listen to us talk about why grime's dead, but Skepta's on the thing. Let them spit. Let's go. Let's work. Talking about the genre, bro, because I don't know any other genre in this world that talks about itself as much as us, blood.